that orange, it's my skin tone. That's my skin tone. With your war, that's my bloodline. On the front line, ready for war, let's go. Okay, back again. I want to be talking kind of low because there's some people that's still resting. So I don't want to like talk loud while they're resting. But when I pull the cards, we have patience here, we have emotional withdrawal here, we have awareness here. My theme was transformation with Anubis, number 11. And then I clarified that and I got this union card here, right? And as I was shuffling, Anubis appeared, like literally a vision. And I was like, well, what the hell is that? Because that had never happened. So I was just like, what the hell is that? I'm like, well, what are you trying to say? So, and then, I don't know if I said the awareness card here, right? And then to clarify this emotional withdrawal card, which is also a number 8 here, please follow me. I got this pinnacle respect. It looked as if it was sideways, kind of like upside downish. And then I clarified that with the high priestess, the earth here. Someone who was very grounded. And what even made it more ironic for me was that when I clarified that this with the high priestess, as it fell out, because it came out in between these two, there was honesty here with a number 8, which is the same as the emotional withdrawal, and then deceit here with a number 11, the same as Anubis. So that told me that I was being communicated to also, because these are 2 separate energies. Somebody's being honest, somebody's being deceitful. 2 different energies. There's a couple of things I got here. Someone is not respecting the high priestess, and the way they're not respecting this person is because they keep lying to this person. And so what it's doing is it's making this person, which I believe is this high priestess, withdraw from this person because deceit to this person is like a turnoff. Like it's not attractive. So they have taken some time back. Someone here told a lie, or they told a little white lie, and they may have thought that it wasn't a big deal, but there's no things as little white lies. A lie is a lie, right? So this person has withdrawn from the situation. This is what I'm gathering, okay? And I feel like either the person that is doing the lying is going to come to light to them later, but it has already come to light with this high priestess. As a matter of fact, what I'm picking up is if you have been communicating with this person already for a while, there were certain things that you were trying to give them the opportunity that your ancestors had put you up on game on. You were trying to give this person, because I feel like you were guided through this for a reason. Like this is some type of I'm gathering the energy already. I already have it, but I'm trying to figure out how to say it. It's coming off to me as if I really feel like the ancestors have stepped in for whoever this is, and whoever is doing the deceiving, I feel like the ancestors have stepped in because they're trying to teach you a lesson. And they're using this high priestess to do it. That's what I'm strongly getting here. So the person here, which for them to go through all that trouble, to me it sounds like this must be somebody's masculine. Because I don't see them going through all that trouble for somebody who is not part of a reason. Like I don't want to say prophecy just so much yet, but like there's a reason behind this, right? That's why we got the patience card here. And you notice they have the crown chakra energy here. And it looks like a little bit of solar plexus. And to me, a little gold, which will be for masculine energy with a 5 here. and you see how the seed is growing in the person's hand. I feel like this is somebody's ancestor watching over you, and they planted a seed, or there was some type of seed planted, and they want to make sure. They're trying to make sure, right? That's what I'm getting. And the high priestess came out in upright. So that was done intentionally. Like, it came out upright, as clear as day, on top of just respect card sideways. So, and that's why I said it was a little white lie. Somebody feel like, it ain't gonna be that big of a deal. That's why this was sideways. But it's like, the ancestors like, that's disrespectful. Ain't no fucking such thing as a little white lie. Especially towards our own. So, this person, this energy already know about it. Been knowing about it. They just would, it's like the ancestors was just giving this person ample amount of time, a well enough amount of time to say something, and they still was on some bullshit. So now this high priestess is withdrawn from this person emotionally. You could be a sapiosexual. You could be somebody who, like, you're connected to somebody mentally, and if they lie to you, or if they try to fuck with your mind, if they try to manipulate you, that's a complete turnoff. Like, that's a deal breaker. That's a no-go. But it sound like to me, you're on that tip, but your ancestors just like, now wait, hold on for a second, watch this type of energy, type of shit. So that's what it's looking like to me, period. So I kind of want to stop right there, but I want to see what this person was deceitful about. And then when I did, you know, it was funny when I removed that card, a number 8 years for vision. You're also a seer, high priestess. I feel like you have a lot of grounding energy. Like, it's really easy for you to ground. That's another gift you have. Like, that's not hard. Like, it's easy for you to travel through the spiritual realm and then just come back like that. Like, it's easy. Okay, so you're also a seer as well. The number 8 is 3 8s here now. And the reason why, honestly, is a turn off for you because you live in that. I'm picking up energy with somebody who, like, they don't have time to play. They don't have time to play games. They don't have time to play. So they like to get in, get out. They like to get straight to the fucking point. They don't got time for that. That's what I'm picking up for somebody here. Period. Somebody here too. There's a distorted high priestess here too. They're a water sign. I feel like this distorted high priestess, since it came out, is in the middle of this somehow. I do. It's a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I feel like they have deceived somebody somehow as well. We're going to also clarify that. They know that this high priestess is a seer. They know this. They know it. Okay. And I just got another message. I'm also picking up that they've also been very disrespectful. That's why the ancestors made a point to put this sideways, because they like, somebody communicates with, somebody is obviously a medium, so they connect with those that are no longer here. So this distorted high priestess person, I don't think they realize that about this high priestess. I think that they think that this person don't know no better, and they don't understand that that's not what's going on here. Jokes on them type of shit. This high priestess jokes on them because this person's ancestors got their back, got this high priestess back. But this person, this high priestess right here, this distorted one, don't think that. So I feel like, I don't know if you know this person, but I just feel like, and I feel like their emotions are off balance too. I feel like they don't know what to do with them. I also feel like they felt abandoned in the past, or they had some type of childhood trauma where they felt consistently abandoned in the past, or just abandoned. So in order for them to walk through life, they deceive people or have had deceived people, and they've been given an opportunity to change that about themselves, but they still don't do it. Like they still be basically on the same type of shit. Okay? And I don't know why I'm picking up a little bit of envy here, because I see the way this person is looking at this person. Next to this card is next to the High Priestess. I see the way this person is looking at this person. So I'm picking up a lot of envy here. It's like this energy don't like the fact that you are a seer. This is what I'm picking up. It's like they don't like the fact that you're a seer and the fact that you're so heavily loved with your ancestors and with like people in the community. Like you could just go around and make friends with anybody if you want to, type of shit. They don't like that about you. That's why this belonging card is here as well. They want to be part of something that's not. It's coming off like they want to be part of something that's not part of them. Almost. That's kind of like what I'm getting. That's weird as hell. In my mind, I'm just like, well, how did they find you in the first place? Like, how did they find you? How did they even... It's just so many questions. How did they find you? How did they even get this deep into wanting to know this much about you? Why do they even care? Okay? It's annoying. I'm already getting annoyed. Because I hope that just reading it will go where I think it's getting ready to go. Okay? So, it's just all these questions. So, I'm going to clarify this, because this type of energy right here to me could be, like, dangerous. Like, this could be a whole fucking problem. Like, this is a problem. This is problematic. So, because nobody, I mean, if you're sane in the mind, don't nobody get joy off of somebody, like, being obsessed with them, following them, bothering them, doing shit to aggravate them. Like, some people do get a kick out of that, because it strokes their ego. So they feel like, oh, they hating on me, they mad at me. And like, they'll do shit to even provoke the person even more. You know what I mean? Like, throw stuff in their face, do just stuff. But this energy ain't like that. Like, that's why, this the type of energy that if you bother them, they out of there. But for some reason, what I can see, whoever this person's partner is, they got too many chances, because this is normally the type of person that you don't get that kind of chance. It's like, I'm done type of shit, okay? It don't go like that with this energy. So, this the type of energy is like a chill vibe, don't do too much. I'm chilling. This the type of energy that do way the fuck too much, okay? That's what I got. So, let's see here. I don't want these cards no more. Yeah, cycles. That's not, I did that just out of a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't mean to shuffle or do shit. And then as soon as I did it, cycles. So some of y'all been going through this one with whoever this is. This crazy person, or people, whatever. But we about to find out, because it's giving me the same type of energy in a video I just did. So we just gonna see if this is either somebody's counterpart, or what I'm getting already, is this somebody's counterpart that might have, because I see that, how did this distorted high priestess find out about you? It's giving me that this person might have found out, because maybe a masculine was involved with this person at one point. And now, it's also giving me now she obsessed with you. I don't know if she's still obsessed with him. I don't know yet. I ain't got too deeper into the reading. But it's definitely giving me, obviously, she's obsessed with you. Because you come out first. You came out first. And then the message about the union came out second. And then she came out third. Even then, she's in the last on the totem pole. That's why I said she had the abandonment issues. Let's see here. And I think that's why she's mad. But that's her problem. It's nobody else's problem. We all have been there and done that, and we had to do the work to get the fuck out of that energy. Let's see here. What do I want? Because I really don't want to know nothing about this person or what the problem is, but there's a reason this is here, so I can't ignore it, right? Let's see here. What is the problem? What is the problem? What do I want to start with? Because I don't want this to be long, especially if you're dealing with this motherfucker right here. Because I've seen readings like this, and usually when it's dealing with the feminine, the divine feminine, it's straight to the point. You understand? But then when you bring in the karmic energy, it's always long and drawn out and extra because it's extra. That's why it's annoying. That's one of the reasons why I stopped doing my readings for a minute, because it was just annoying. It's annoying. The stuff that I was reading in the beginning, I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. It was very hard to believe. Like, are you serious? And I'm serious. It was very hard to believe. I was just tired. I couldn't take it no more. I'm like, this is some dumb shit. Until when I stopped reading, after I stopped reading, what's crazy is that a lot of it started happening. I started witnessing stuff. It like it was playing out, and I was like, wow. It started playing out like almost a year later after I started. Almost a year later after I posted the videos. And it's still playing out right now. It's fucking crazy. Anyway. Do I want to use these? No, I don't want to use these. I'm told to change it up. Let's use these. Okay. Let's use the truth rising, since this person likes honesty and this person likes to lie. You know what? Another message just came to me. Since you have withdrawn recently, or in the most recent past, another message came out like you might have asked this person some shit about like this karmic, and they lied to you, and you knew the truth already. You just wanted to see something here, or maybe you were picking up you were guided to ask, and they lied to you about this energy. That's what is going on, and now you're emotionally withdrawn. And you know what's going on too? This energy probably came around this masculine energy intentionally because they knew about this union, and so they called themselves to fuck it up. So like, it could have been something simple as like a phone call. Like, I'm just calling to see how you doing, type of shit. Or it could have been some shit like sending a naked picture, or some shit like that, or a sex offer, or an offer on a date, and this person could have did something to kind of like string this person along, or like make it seem like it's all good type of shit. Yeah, let's see though, let's find out. And you knew about it already because the ancestors told you. And so then you asked the person, and then they, you know what else? You had a lot of patience about it, so you knew for a minute. You knew for a minute. You would have waited to see. Or I also pick up, you waited also, your ancestors told you to go ahead and ask the question, and they lied. They lied. So now you kind of looking at them sideways, like, hold on. I also got another message for some of y'all. It's like, after all this shit you done went through with this karmic, and you still ain't learned the lesson, and you lied. That's how some of y'all look too. Some of y'all was like, what? Like almost when your face was screwed up. See, look, very disrespectful. That's why I said she do too much. I can't make it up. She do too fucking much. And she do so much that, like, this is the type of energy where, like, you know how back in the day, they would cut a motherfucking head off? This would be that person. No question asked. What is this? The making amends card is in reverse. So, that's just why I split the deck. Now it's upright as I split the deck with the energy interference the other way. So, and that's interesting since the transformation card is out here. So we just look on Relax a little bit and let this energy, let it go a little further, see what we get. I also pick up too, I just got another message that this person could have tried to make amends with this person. Remember I said that? Remember I said that? Before the card came out? This person could have called this person like, hey, I'm just calling to see, but the make amends is in reverse. And then, so basically they must have got rejected. But see, if that's what happened, the ancestors is like, for this masculine, but you still lied about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that was what happened, what you lie for? Like, just tell the truth. If you got questioned about it, why would you lie about it? So it make you look shady, especially with what all has already happened. You know what I'm saying? And then it really ain't about that. It's about when you lie about shit, you block your own gifts. You block your own abundance. That's what it's really about. You block yourself. And so, because they got a lot of pride, that's why they did it. Okay. So we're going to keep that here so I can clarify what energy is that. I feel like this person got a lot of pride too. I feel like that's why, if this prideful person is this masculine, I feel like that's probably why you're attracted to this karmic at the time. You was going through that cycle because you got a lot of pride. And so this karmic. So that was actually a mirror to teach you about your own pride, and it's coming off like you have not learned the lesson yet. Because you have been through this already before many times with these types of women with these kind of energies. You have experienced this multiple times, but it's really because of your own self. And then when I split the deck, you can't see it on camera. I'm gonna start putting my cards over here because you can't see over here. When I split the deck and I was getting ready to talk about the PSTD, it says someone is being set up. So I just feel like, remember I said before we got to this card in this deck, I said that it's come off like y'all was getting close to union, and this person might have came through or came to do something so that like she could cause interference. They say someone is being set up. So I just feel like, and the reason why you was being set up because you made amends with your feminine. At first it was in the reverse. At first it's so funny how this is happening. Is y'all seeing this on camera? You see how when I went to go, it flipped over again onto the prideful person? Are you seeing this? So this is what I'm getting. You made amends with your feminine. This person, even though you stopped messing with them, was watching you from a distance already still. Okay? When they realized you made amends with your feminine, they must have came in somehow to try to fuck it up because they know your feminine is a high priestess. So they know she don't gotta come see anything you do that's foul to know you did it. That this distorted high priestess knows that. So they did that and shit intentionally, and you went for the okie doke because she got rejected. Okay? That's why this flipped in the reverse after it came out on camera, upright under this prideful person. This distorted high priestess has too much pride to feel like you're not gonna reject me, so I'm gonna do some shit to fuck your shit up type of energy. But what you need to find out, whoever this is, whether you're the feminine or the I feel like this masculine or this feminine, be the one of y'all. You need to figure out, I feel like it's this masculine because this high priestess know what to do. You need to figure out why you're being set up, like who is behind this setup, because I get the feeling you don't know. I get the feeling you ain't paid attention because you ain't learned the lesson. This PTSD here, okay? You have PTSD from going through this many times before. And the reason why you attracted this energy is so that, again, you can mirror and see your own ways. The ways that this karmic, this distorted high priestess has, this Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces has, don't have to be, is some of the ways you have in you. That's why you're attracting it in the first place. It was a lesson and it's coming off like you learned it. You're learning it. Okay? So basically when this person seen that you made it with your feminine or whatever, they wanted to fuck that up. So they did something. Whether they sent a picture, a phone call, popped up on you, sent a long ass paragraph through email, text, whatever the case may be, that's what it's given. And then this feminine, divine feminine high priestess knows about it. whether you lie or not. They're going to know. And that's what the ancestors have been trying to tell you, show you. But you, again, because of your pride, it's a blockage there. Pride blocks the heart. I noticed it too with the emotional withdrawal in green. Pride blocks the heart. So if you, and the heart is the heart is the way to reach your highest frequency, quick. So if you do a lot of heart chakra work, you ascend real fast, real quick, because you can't do heart chakra work and lie. The only way you can do heart chakra work and raise your frequency is to tell the fucking truth. Okay? I also pick up for somebody here also this distorted high priestess has been lying on this high priestess, the real one, the divine feminine. We already heard this shit before, okay, but she's trying to make herself look like you. But we already heard that before, but for some reason I had to say that shit again because somebody is not getting the fucking message. What else I got to say? Somebody is very materialistic here. I feel like obviously it's this person right here. That's probably, I can't make this shit up. As I shuffled this deck and I split it, the deck, it say half truths. I told you. Somebody wasn't all the way 100. They called it, like I said, a little white lie. And it ain't no fucking such thing as white lies. Half truths, they're not being fully honest. And not only I feel like, if it's this masculine, you're bringing more karma to you, like you did before, right? I feel like this is about you. I also feel like obviously it's about this distorted high priestess. I feel like if she was manipulating this masculine, she was telling this motherfucker a bunch of bullshit and this motherfucker was flawed. I don't mean to call you a motherfucker, whoever you are. It's just how I talk. I'm not being disrespectful, okay? I feel like you fell for the okie doke. And the crazy part I was getting ready to say before I saw this half truths card on this side of the deck was that if you were a masculine with like money and you were with this karmic, she's very materialistic. So when you cut her off, she also felt like you cut off them gifts and all that money you was giving her. So she like, you know how like Beyonce was like, ring the alarm. I've been through this too long. I ain't gonna let him, I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. That type of shit where it was like, even though Beyonce and Jay-Z, they little relationship, they meant to be or whatever they got going on. Beyonce said it. She like, she ain't about to be getting the money and the lavish gifts in the house that I was sitting in. Okay? That's this type of energy. And mind you, the ancestors will say, you see this? I can't make it up. Red flag, she devil. They was telling you the whole time, even with this materialistic, they was telling you like, that was a red flag right there, my nigga, and you didn't you didn't even pick up on the shit. Instead, you kept giving her more money. Spoiling the bitch is what I'm getting. And she was playing you the whole time. She was lying to you. It's the type of woman that she knows how to manipulate your ego. She knows how to talk nice. She knows how to switch up the little sweet, sexy voice so that you can go ahead, give her what she want, even though she don't want nothing to do with you. She gonna do what she gotta do to get what she gotta get out of you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And that wasn't shade. So go ahead with that bullshit. So, because I can already hear somebody. She's that type of energy. And women like that are they've been trained since they've been small. They got aunties, mamas, okay, that then trained their ass since they was little on what to do. And if you know you this type of female, you're going to be triggered and offended. But if you know you somebody that's not your MO, you know what I'm saying? You got your own shit. You also know that a protector and a provider is supposed to do just that. but they gonna do that on their own. You ain't gotta try to milk them for all they got. Somebody that's trying to milk somebody for all they got is this. Okay? And so you kept getting the motherfucking messages, but you was ignoring it. And like I said, as a matter of fact, you was spoiling this bitch. Okay? So that's on you. Meanwhile, while this person doing the most, we already said it earlier, this person do too much, and I called it, and here it is. The real high priest is the divine feminine over here minding her damn business. And it's funny because earlier I had wanted to say, you come off like an energy that's very, very chill. I wanted to say that because I was picking that up about you. Just looking at this energy. And then it comes out. You very, very chill. And it's because you're also an earth sign. You're very grounded. And when I said earlier, you're like a master at grounding. So you're very chill. You know who you are. So ain't no need to flex on nobody. You also come off like somebody, if you wanted to flex, you could. But for what? That's not where your heart lies. You have a pure heart. Your heart is more, like, you're the type of motherfucker that what makes you happy is the fact that you was able to open a homeless shelter for animals and human beings, and now they off the streets. That's, if you had a wealthy man, that's what the fuck you would do. And then later on, you might go buy yourself a little bag, but I'm picking up you somebody, you go buy yourself some land in a house first, then buy the bag. Hell, you might even buy a counterfeit bag before you buy the motherfucking real bag, because you're going to go get the house and the land first. Fuck that other shit. But what makes you happy is stuff like being able to help other people. I just got another message too, because you don't like seeing people without. You don't like seeing people hurt. You don't like seeing people hurt, for lack of a better term. Whoever this is too, they could have tattoos. This distorted high priestess, like, once again, always lying. We already established that. But something just struck me, because it says fake news. If they might even have a fucking platform. They might do tarot. Because only I say this because it says news. And only because I say this because they've already established earlier that this person tells half-truths. They've already established that. So they're not going to bring the ancestors, the Holy Spirit's not going to bring this out twice just to repeat and be redundant, because this is not iron sharpening iron. We already heard earlier that this person is told half-truths. So for them to bring this out, my intuition is, and the always drunk card was at the bottom. My intuition is telling me that this person must have a platform. And so they're on YouTube or TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or whatever platform they use, and they're doing tarot readings, but they intentionally are putting out false information to confuse the collective. Some crazy shit. And they could have tattoos, is what I'm getting. This shit is some crazy shit. And they always drunk. Whatever. Shit came out, I don't know. Somebody, the ancestors is saying smudge and clear your space. Okay. This person got eclipsed out. I can't make it up. It's right here. It just came out. So yesterday when the eclipse happened, whatever shit they had going on, whatever they was doing, that shit is a wrap. But I feel like the reason why they are saying smudge your space is because I feel like that's just a way of them communicating to you to get rid of whatever little residue from this energy. Whatever is left, just completely get rid of it. Somebody ain't did that yet. That's what is going on here. Yeah. This eclipse is bringing in this union, and this motherfucker's mad. So that's why they did the stuff that they did. Also, and I feel like this U-turn is here. Somebody changing their mind about where they want to be. It might, with this emotional withdrawal, like I said, you might just be on some shit where right now you just kind of chilling. I feel like also this PTSD could be you, because you went through this before with this person, okay? And I feel like y'all was sent back around each other to fix something. I feel like the only reason you would sit back around and fix something with this person is because y'all have something that y'all are supposed to do that's big. Like, this ain't about no romance, lovey-dovey shit just by itself. This is something on a bigger scale. This is something that affects us all together, the collective. Whatever these two were supposed to do, the reason why the ancestors brought them back around is because this is on a bigger scale. Okay, because we all could be like, I'd be damned if I go back to the nigga, he did all that to me. We want to talk and say, but we ain't gonna do what we is gonna do until we in a situation. I just feel like, I don't feel like the ancestors brought you back around just to have you being played with. That's why you withdrew in the first place when you found about this little white lie, because you ain't playing. Before then, you was being played with because you didn't know yourself. But now you know exactly who the fuck you is. And ain't no playing with you when you don't play. And I said that earlier in the video. Okay? I said that. So now I don't have no choice but to think of this on a grander scale. Because your ancestors ain't about to put you in no fucking position. But they also not about to let you being played with. And they also know that you now know exactly who the fuck you are. So all of that is out the window. But anyway, let's see what else is going on here. But like I said, when I was reading these messages 2 years ago, all the way up to a year ago, I was just like, this is disgusting. I just was like, I couldn't believe it. Okay, it was just too fucking much. A lot of chaos was like, yeah, it was too much. A lot of spell work. It was too much. It didn't make sense to me. Like, I never seen no shit like that in my life. I've seen things in the real world before I even realized who I was. I've seen things in the real world, like street shit, that I was like, that made me very desensitized in some ways, that I balanced out at one point, but I got over it. But when I got it, your level up is coming. See, I told you, that's why we're doing the shit she did. But when I see, the black magic is in reverse, baby. Ain't no more of that shit. It's a wrap, baby. But when I got to who I am and I started tapping into my spiritual gifts in the spiritual realm, I couldn't, like, the street shit don't have nothing on this shit. I couldn't believe the stuff that I was seeing and the stuff I was hearing and the stuff that I was feeling and witnessing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I needed a moment. It was too much. It was too much. It was too much. I couldn't understand how somebody could like when I go to sleep at night, before I go to sleep, I pray and I meditate, right? And I pray about the smallest things. I could not understand how somebody could go to sleep at night knowing they on some bullshit and still go to sleep. That just did not sit well with me. I couldn't understand it to the more. I just couldn't do this shit no more. I need a break. Because if motherfuckers cut like that, you are an evil bitch. And then I had to come to a point where I had to realize, like, these are spirits, baby. You know that these are spirits. Chill out. And then after that, I just still took it some time. And I was just like, wow. It's crazy, nigga. It's crazy, nigga. So I feel like I'm gonna clarify this. Okay? I'm gonna say something. I feel like whether you were the masculine or the feminine in this situation, I feel like the person hated a lot about themselves, so they abused you. Okay? They took it out on you. It was projection. Can't make it up, it came up. And an interesting part about this coming out like this, let me move this out the way so you can see, because it be I also feel like this person is not used to happy relationships. And when they got wind, because whoever this is, they've been on your shit in the spiritual realm. So this is obviously a spirit who is not you. Did you hear my throat just a minute ago? Who is not okay with genuinely loving relationships, because that shifts the frequency and the vibration on the planet, which I talked about this, I noticed in that reading I just posted. It shifts the vibration and the frequency on the planet. And so this spirit is attacking these relationships because this is an ancient energy I'm picking up too. I just picked that up. This is an energy that's why it's a distorted high priestess, because this is an energy who actually have been given the opportunity themselves to shift their frequency, but they don't want to. They like it here. They're on demon time, as the city girls would say. No shade. They're on succubus, incubus energy. They don't give a fuck. They don't care, and they ain't gonna stop. They'll tear this bitch up to get what they want. Okay? That's what I'm picking up. And so, whether you were the feminine in this situation or the masculine, you deal with a lot of emotional abuse from this energy too, as well, for some of you. And they are also being eclipsed out. And they don't want you in this happy relationship. I'm picking up heavy projection energy, because remember, this is a spirit. So if it can deceive others to make others think that you're the actual high priestess, that you're this and they are this, because that's what they say, they call them the devil or the enemy, whatever. That's what it does, doesn't it? That's what it always does. That's what it's going to do. Nothing new under the sun. Right? Let's see something. Where's my cards? I feel like using these today. I never want to dig too deep into the karmic, because I have before, and the energy for me was just, it was insane. And I don't like going around and around and around, because that's, to me, that's what insanity is. Going around and around and shit changing. So I also feel like this energy projected out to the world, and that's interesting. As I was shuffling and splitting the deck, the high priestess came out again with the 6 of swords right here, moving forward. Right? Somebody here was benefiting off of the fact that at one point you didn't know who you were. They were benefiting off the fact that, your thoughts weren't the best about yourself. I feel like this self-judgment also could be you. I feel like the self-judgment could be some of the karmic ways you once had. Because remember, the divine feminine had to go through this process, right? But somebody was benefiting off you not knowing who you were, and now they mad about it. I also feel like there's a karmic practitioner, whatever, because I'm still haven't gotten to the bottom of this someone's being set up, right? Okay? I also feel like that there was a group of people or practitioners out there. I already said they were trying to make you look like you were the fucked up one. I also feel like they were telling people you were a narcissist. Just saying. So it's like, I got a card in one of my decks. It says salt or sugar. Looks can be deceiving. So it was hard for people to tell, are you with the good folks or are you with the fucked up people type of energy. But you never was with the fucked up people. A lot of divine feminines just were healing. So, like I said, you've been moving forward in your thoughts, you know, on a high vibrational frequency, but they still want to paint this picture on you, basically, is what the ancestors are saying, okay? They still want, because it benefits them. And to me, the highest benefit for people to slander people is money. I wouldn't be surprised why the materialistic card is out here. Okay? It's benefiting them financially. To have you looking like the crazy one. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. With the star after. Okay. They wanted what they wanted. Because I listened to somebody say something earlier this week. They wanted it to, what they were trying to do was they were trying to have people attack you, fuck with you, all of that stuff, so that you look like the crazy one. Because that's what narcissists do. They keep going until you lash out. And then it'll make you look like exactly what they said you were. With this 5 of Swords here. They wanted you to self-sabotage yourself, but the plan didn't work. So we clarifying that the ancestors right now are clarifying someone's being set up. Because I just spoke on that and then they started clarifying it. They wanted you to look like that, the crazy one. Okay, but you tapped into your soft side with the Queen of Emotions here. Okay, with the 6 of Emotions, you dealt with your past trauma. Basically, they were trying to make you look like you didn't do the work. Okay, that's what they were trying to do. And it just came to me, it's a group of people that did this. It's a group of practitioners. It's a group of people that say they're spiritual, that did this shit. They were all in on it, and it was all about money. So if you got your favorite practitioner that you like right now, you've been seeing them flossing out and doing all this and doing all that, you might want to get with your ancestors and figure out, did they get that from their ancestors? Did they really gain that from themselves, or did they get that off of fucking with somebody else? Because a lot of your favorite practitioners or spiritualists, you're going to start to see them fall down. You're going to be wondering why. Because they was part of that group that was attacking these people. That are the real spiritualists, that are the real people that's here to raise the frequency, that was picked and chosen. Another thing is, you got a lot of people that's doing this shit, which I spoke on this 2 years ago. I said this on my TikTok, that just got up one day and said, I'm going to do tarot and I'm going to do this. They didn't get picked, hand chosen for this. The people that got hand chosen for this, do you know what the hell they went through? A lot of us was scared out of our damn minds. Things were changing, stuff was happening in us, and we didn't understand, and we thought we were going fucking crazy. Okay? But there's some people that just woke up one day and say, well, I want to be a tarot reader, I want to do this, and they're not here for that. And those are most likely the people that's been doing the attacking, is what I'm hearing. So if you start to see shit start falling all apart in their life, all of a sudden they was balling the fuck out, then you already know what time it is. You ain't got much to say. Don't even try to attack. Don't try to make them feel less than. Go mind your motherfucking business, learn a lesson, and move on. We got the Ace of Wands out here too. Okay, with the Queen of Swords. You found out what the hell was going on. Now you got this new burst of energy. You've been redeemed. Your ancestors got you. Now that's why I was wondering why I was getting Anubis face when I was meditating. This transformation card here. And this is a master number 11 on this card, by the way. I was wondering why. This is the theme. I asked for a theme, and this is what I got. And this is next to my Union card for the clarification. I just posted a video like this. I said this whole uproar is because of this. And then this is them coming back again with it, clarifying it again. Okay? Now, this is what's funny. Because I got another message. So far, we got 2 aces out here. They thought that them doing this was turning your life upside down, right? Not understanding that the ancestors allowed this because they know what kind of warrior you are. I'm picking up you're a spiritual warrior, right? They knew that you would be able to juggle this. They knew that you would be able to deal with this. They knew that you would be able to handle this. They knew. But they made these people think that the shit that they were doing was working. They didn't understand that the ancestors set their ass up. That it was allowed to drag out on purpose so that people that really have this true discernment and true intuition could really pick up on what's going on. That was, see, when the Most High get involved in some shit, I said this in my last reading, can't nobody do war like the Most High. You should, the karmics and whatever you are on this, the spirit that's involved, you should pick up a book and a pen and take some fucking notes. But you still not gonna get it because you ain't got it yet. With the motherfucking 2 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, that's 3 aces out here. That says a lot right there. It's a lot of 1 energy on this board. We passed 11-11 at this point. This is some high frequency shit. We passed 11. We had 3 8s, now we got 4 8s. We at 5 1s. I got the awareness here. The Ace of Wands here. The Star card here. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. With the 10 of Cups. They're mad because you was picked for this. What it is I'm gonna be real. Somebody's mad because you was picked for this destiny. They want your destiny. 10 of Cups with a happy relationship. It came out earlier. And they're mad because you a seer. They're mad at your spiritual gifts. They're mad that you was picked for this destiny. And it's coming off to me that you're attractive. So they're mad at that too. They're mad because you basically got the fairy tale life that they write about in Disney in real life. That's what they're mad about. And they were trying to judge you and wishing bad shit on you. They wanted the person that you're supposed to be destined to be with, they wanted them to treat you like you want shit, basically. Because they figured that if we can get the one person that he or she, God handpicked that person for them, and they know that you know this. They knew that you knew all the way. They knew that you already received the information ahead of time. They feel like it would break you. And then they could go and do all this other shit. And then they would be successful. And then they felt like, again, I told you, that you would sabotage yourself. Like I said, the someone's being set up card came out way earlier in this reading. Okay? Clearly this was a plot and a plan. Okay? They were judging. Yeah, they was giving that type of energy. He ain't this, he ain't that, she ain't this, she ain't that. And they wanted to test you. They wanted to test you. But now they look stupid because your life is about to change. And on top of your life about to change, again, you're a spiritual warrior. So you already know what they know. So you just chilling. Once again, you just chilling. Like I said earlier, you just chilling. Because you already know the game plan before they think you don't know. So let's see, is there anything else they have to say? They're mad about these collaborations coming to you. Because you know why? Because they spent all this time trying to tear you down. All these people spread all these lies, spread all this gossip. And now the same people that they tried to do this to you too, you're going to end up working with. Because they wanted something of yours for themselves. Envy and jealousy is amazing. So let me see, is there anything else to say? Oh my God, I can't look it up. But this awakening card, the universe card, judgment on the asses. Low vibrational frequency motherfuckers. With the 8 of Pentacles here. While they was doing all this, you was still working on yourself. You was still doing what you needed to do. Nothing was never going to stop you if they thought that's what it was. Not only was you working on yourself, your ancestors was also working on your behalf. So everything that they thought that they was going to do, it wasn't going to work. That's why the ancestors pulled out the awakening card with the Eight of Pentacles, because they like, listen, everything you thought that you was gonna do was never gonna work. While you were doing all this, we were working in the background on him or her behalf, making sure that they were peeping, making sure that they knew everything that you were gonna do, making sure that they were fully aware of you, and then we guided them and gave them the tools to get around your dumbass. So, you got to feel stupid as fuck right now. Because this is what's interesting. The spirit that has used you doesn't feel stupid. It doesn't feel anything. But you, as the human being being used by the spirit, you got to feel dumb as fuck. Alright, they're telling me to move on to another deck right now. As I split the deck, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Emotions. I feel like some of y'all, a part of y'all karmic duty was to balance your emotions. And I feel like that's what they were banking on. I feel like they didn't think that you would do it, and that you would sabotage yourself based off those. You might have done that in the past to yourself a few times. That probably was your PTSD, but you passed that. See, the problem is they was banking on that you wasn't gonna transform. They was banking on that you just was saying shit that you ain't about to do what you said you was gonna do. They was banking on stuff. You ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't got no gifts, you ain't. They was banking on all of that. They probably was all somewhere talking about it and making fun of you at some point. They also mad at you because I'm pulling these cards so that we can get to the lighter side of things of why actually they do this to you. One reason is because, and we talked about this already, you have a pioneering spirit that can manifest abundance easily. All that you touch turns to gold. Luck seems to be on your side. And that's true because they brought it out earlier. And they knew that about you. Some of them were trying to tap into your Akashic records. I feel like you might have trusted this person at once, or this might be a reader that you go to, and you gave them your natal chart, and now they're able to tap into your destiny, and so they try to manipulate it. That's a message for somebody. Okay? Crystal Child, some of you are here to help uplift the planet. I talked about this, of harsh energy, bringing forth healing and peace, and also assist humanity and soul growth. So they know that about you. They know that you were handpicked for this, and I talked about it earlier. It's you and this masculine. That's why they attacked him, to get to you. They couldn't get to you no more, so they felt like if we attack something that you love so much, we can get to you. And some of y'all, they did. That's how some of this shit actually worked. The point was, the ancestors was like, when they do this, you stand strong and watch this. You were always supposed to be the witness. And meanwhile, while you're being the witness, witnessing it is go on with your life and keep doing what you're supposed to do and stay in high vibration. What else you guys got here? Is there anything else you have? I told you you're a teacher. That's another thing. They wanted to be you. They wanted to take your gifts, take your position, and act like this is who they were, but this is not who they are. This is fake and phony. It says, your words have the power to heal, making you a source of light for the wounded that come to you for your guidance and wisdom to give them strength and direction. This one says tease. So you are a goddess. It says you can suck people in without them even knowing. You showcase your sexuality, but only a few get a chance to play with you, making you a master in teasing. I'm also picking up whoever some of these people were that despise you in a weird way, they sexually desire you, which is disgusting. Like, how you gonna be envious and jealous? And that's nasty. That's creepy as fuck. Okay. Some of them probably wanted you for the damn self. And you weren't fucking with them and they was mad that, oh, why he can't forget her type of shit. Like a kid. Illuminator, you radiate energy that lights up any room with great power to heal those around you and crack their hearts wide open. This gift can make people run from your light. So you're also somebody who can read the room. Soon you come in, you know how to read the room. They don't like that. And then not only do you read the room, you make the room yours. They don't like that. And then you got this teaser energy. So now you're reading the room, you're making the room yours, and then the dudes that's in the room and some of the women don't know if they love or hate you. They confused by it. This uninhibited card came out again when I shuffled it, so it's meant to come out. Alright? And it is going along with what we said. It says that you are an unbridled erotic energy in its purest, tantalizing form, having the ability to help others release sexual fears and be more authentic in their sexual expression. Now, remember earlier I said there was some succubus, incubus energy out here? You're that energy's worst nightmare. Because see, that's the type of energy that manipulates men to get what they want. Remember I said this earlier. Very spiteful, very malicious, gonna do whatever the fuck they got to do. You exude that without trying to get anything from anyone. And they don't like that. The succubus, incubus, when we're dealing with feminine energy, doesn't like that about you, and or male. But at the same fucking time, you ain't somebody to play with. You're also somebody who can transmute energy very quickly. They don't like that about you either. Because if you're transmuting energy and you're constantly vibrating on a higher frequency, it's harder for somebody to spiritually attack you. That's why every time they were doing shit, it wasn't working, and they didn't understand because they were banking on the fact that you were not growing. But they were dead ass wrong the whole fucking time, which we discussed that already with the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. The whole time you were working on yourself, doing what you needed to do, keep moving forward. Your ancestors was always working in the background on your behalf. We talked about this earlier. Where's the Eight of Pentacles and here it is, and the Queen of Pentacles? No, it was the Awakening and the Eight of Pentacles. They basically helped you become the teacher that you are. These people. It says, Demolisher, you have the ability to step out of the past and let go of old energies to step into the new with ease. You thrive on change. They don't like that about you either. So that is it for this reading. I am all set. I'm going to go finish living my Saturday. And you guys have a great day. Don't let these vampires nowhere form when you're sad or upset or things are just going a certain way in your life. Don't you think about them, and don't you dare think that this is happening to you because of them. They have shit to do with it. Don't give them that glory or praise. Give the Most High. Okay? Deuces.